Glenn Huntley. They've got Sophia Hanlon to fly home, the very talented junior, and they've got Sophia Figuera on the third leg who's coming back. So maybe Glenn Huntley from Collingwood.
In the baby blue.
Yes.
If you're watching at home.
But I think if Collingwood win it, it'll be their first maiden title at this distance. So it'll be a big deal for Collingwood to get up. So from the inside, it's Doncaster, and that's Alicia Wynn, the talented hurdler and jumper. Chasing her, she's chasing Sandringham, which is Hannah Wilcock. Collingwood, Kendra Hubbard, the 400-metre Olympian from Tokyo. Glenn Huntley, Melbourne University. Marley Wilkinson made a really big move out there. Western Athletics, Essendon, and then also Deakin. So Essendon out wide, that's Sofia Grigorovich, the talented junior from Essendon, made a really strong move. And Kendra Hubbard, the Olympian, unsurprising, the red hair, the Collingwood colours. She's running very well as she goes behind that Peking duck stage we've talked about. So right now, Wilkinson, she's got those arms that go across her body. It's not the normal 400-metre style, but it's very effective for her. So Melbourne University are now taking the stagger out of everyone, including Essendon. Collingwood and Doncaster moving through really well into third. So first change, it'll be Melbourne University, just 55 point. Essendon next, Doncaster, Collingwood, Glenn Huntley with a lot of work to do. My prediction's looking in trouble. Dingle I reckon it is there for Sandringham. And then also Deakin. But down the back straight, Melbourne University, they've said, come and catch me if you can. So they've put 40 metres on the field here. Second is going to be Essendon. Next is going to be Collingwood, Doncaster. And now my move here from Glenn Huntley. So it's 55 metres, 600 metres in the race. Can they get back into it with a big back end of their team to go? The second leg runner here for Glenn Huntley is Ashley Palmer, another one of those athletes that's come back unbelievably well after the birth of their first child. So Melbourne University down the front straight now. Genevieve O'Brien looking really good. She's got 40 metres. Next one through is going to be Alessandra Flynn, the talented junior out of Genazzano, now running very well for Doncaster. And then it's a pack chasing them. Essendon, Glenn Huntley. Honor Tobin from Western Athletics has flown. And who's Honor Tobin passing to, Michael?
Morgan Mitchell is underway. We know that she's transitioned to the 800 metres in the past couple of seasons, but she's still touching on her speed tonight. She's still quick as ever as she takes Western Athletics into third position, going from the first Tobin sister to the second. And she's chasing Doncaster hard on the back straight with Glenn Huntley right on her heels, Nick.
I reckon this is perfect for my prediction of Glenn Huntley. So Fia Figuera is sitting on Morgan Mitchell. So you've got the 800 metre runner, the 1-2 runner, and they're going side by side, and they're going to close that gap, as I predicted, up to that team of Melbourne University. So Melbourne University, they're hanging on tough. They're coming to the bridge, but here comes Morgan Mitchell, Olympic finalist over this distance in 2016, the Rio star. It's so good to have you back, Morgan. So Morgan Mitchell, Western Athletics first, Melbourne University coming through next, Glenn Huntley, Doncaster, Essendon, back to Collingwood, Deakin, and also Sandringham. So here goes Western A's. Melbourne University chasing, and then Glenn Huntley. This is a big final leg. Ella Tobin, she self-funded a trip through Europe over the winter. She did some great work, and she's got a 20-metre lead here. Can Sophia Hanlon catch her? I don't think so. The race is on for the Miners. Doncaster's last leg's going to be young Shakira Harding. Very talented 400-metre hurdler herself. Essendon is now flying with Michaela Selenidakos. But out in front, the Victorian title's up for grabs, and it's still at the moment in the hands of Western A's thanks to Morgan Mitchell. So she set it up. Ella Tobin's not going to get caught from there. The race for second, though, is huge. Essendon has come from nowhere, from sixth into third. Can they get Glenn Huntley? But your Victorian champions, she's got the lactic bridge home. She's going to break the tape. The pyrotechnics, Western A's, Glenn Huntley, Essendon with a huge last run, Doncaster, Collingwood, Sandringham, Melbourne University, and Deakin. Michael Massini, show your club pride. Western A's, your Victorian champions.
Too good. The mighty, mighty, mighty Western Athletics. Never discount the boys and girls from the West.
You can take the girl out of the West, but you can't take the West out of the girl. It's just a shame there was no country clubs there. Deakin was there, Brady, so you're half represented.
Yeah, it was good to see the Geelong girls getting around there, and it's the leg for Morgan Mitchell. Like, she flew around that one and changed the race dramatically.
Look, it's all relative, of course, isn't it? I mean, she had a lot of juniors in that leg, but I mean, it's just great. Morgan Mitchell we're talking, what are we now? We're 7 years since she was an Olympic finalist in the 4x4. She stepped up in distance. She did some amazing things, but that 800 metres is now so hot at national level. Who knows what she might do this summer? Hopefully we get to see one more big summer from Morgan into another Olympic campaign. There's just so much competition going around. I'd love to see Morgan Mitchell on the track.